me.
Breezy.
I know I got crumbs on my
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. I know that normally you're not supposed to eat on set, none of that kind of stuff. I know. But this damn caterer come
me?
I was just trying to
I know what
so
caterer
so the young lady came and messed me all up and bought this stuff. It's so bomb that I can't even get off of it. But anyway, we got our next guest. And this young lady, this young lady's not just a realtor. I know y'all thought that. But she's dynamic. She does things a certain way.
Above and beyond.
She goes way, way above and beyond. So I remember when wifey first met her, and I was like, where you going? I saw this car pull up, right? I said, where you going? Because we don't be having cars pull up for us, right?
You don't. My friends do.
So I was wondering what was going on. Next thing you know, Miss Jackson had something to do with that. And, long story short, this young lady is a class act. And this wasn't something just specifically for wifey. It's just what she does. It's just how she moves. And I appreciate that. So, I want you to give her a little bit more of her accolades, and then you introduce Black Girl Magic.
Like Stan said, my friends be like, I'm going to send a car for you.
Our
okay?
friends, you ain't got to do that.
And yes, when I met this young lady, I knew that we were going to be friends the day after I met her. I knew that. And we followed up with each other right away. And we have been friends ever since. She is an amazingly classy lady, very professional, a boss, and just proud to have her in our circle of family and friends. You all put your hands together
Put them
for
together.
the Realtor to the Stars.
To the stars.
Malika Jackson.
To the stars. Did we say to the stars? Did we mention the stars?
Yes, Realtor to the Stars, okay?
And rightfully so, because you have earned that title and you serve well and you do a great, amazing job.
Thank you.
Yes.
So thank you for being who you are.
And thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for being a part. We got our family in the building.
Yes, I feel so blessed to be here and to sit up here with you. I honestly do. I know I told you that, but in front of everyone,
Yeah,
thank
well,
you.
we feel
You look
just as
amazing.
Thank you.
You look really, 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 really good.
Thank
I
you.
love it.
I appreciate it.
So why don't you take us on a little short journey with our studio audience and those listening and viewing about how you started on this journey, Malika, to becoming the Realtor to the Stars.
Okay, I get that question a lot, actually.
Yeah.
I always answer it with it was organic, but it was also intentional. So it kind of happened just my circle. It just kind of happened. I shared with you before that my mom is an entertainer, and I was the backstage kid. I was that kid in the background, running around while she was performing. She was modeling and acting and dancing. So I just grew up around entertainment, and then I birthed 2 DJs, so
Yes.
I've just been around it. My grandmother was an entertainer. Yeah. So it just kind of happened. So I just started getting a lot of entertainment clients. And so I was just talking to someone about, God making a way for your gifts. And so it started happening. And I was thinking, okay, this is kind of happening organically, but maybe I should be more intentional about this space, And so I just started networking and just started meeting people and trying to make sure I really took care of my entertainment clients to try to, get referrals and things like that. And it just kind of blew up, and I'm loving it. It's going well so far.
And that's the thing. You can tell that you enjoy what you do.
I do.
Right?
I do. I
so
really
that's
do.
what makes it even more dope.
Yeah, it's a blessing to be able to do this kind of work and work with talented people.
And work with talented people. So how long have you been doing real estate?
So it's almost 17 years.
Wow.
I can't believe it. Yeah, I started on my 30th birthday, November 14th, 2000 something, way back then. And I'll be 47 this year, so this is year 17.
Wow, Melissa.
Let's give it up for that right there. Though. 40 something. That's a long time.
It's a long time. A lot of ups and downs, but well worth it.
Okay.
Well worth it.
So what would you say? A lot of ups and downs. Give us an up and a down.
Yeah, what was one of the ups that you would say? And then what was one of the downs that you would say? Oh my God.
Let's start with the downs. I see other entrepreneurs out here, entrepreneurship can be interesting. And I just had some of those days where I'm like, God, how can I keep going? Those first few years, because I would say it took a good 5 years to really get it to where I wanted it to be. And so, you have some days where things are tight and things are hard and you're working hard and you may not see the results, but entrepreneurship is a journey. And so if you just stay on the journey, then you have those wonderful days. I mean, I've made money sitting at the beach. I've had a chance to work with amazing people. I would say one of my highlights was probably working with my friend that works on Black Panther, the one that the whole scene was named after, Jabari. Y'all know Jabari Land from Black Panther.
Oh man, that's
yes,
right.
Jabari
We had the pleasure to meet him.
Yes, he's an amazing soul, one of my clients, and a lifelong friend. And it was just an amazing journey to be able to see him grow and then work with him on a professional level. So there's been so many amazing moments I've had over the 17 years.
I love it.
So to keep you going, what would you say your why What would you say your
My why?
is? To keep you going when those downtimes hit? What makes you say, I gotta keep going? What's that why?
Right. Well, my sons are grown now, but it was always about my sons. It was a lot was about them. And then honestly, freedom. Like I just wanted to do life for a living. I wanted the world to be my office. I wanted to be free and do what I wanted to do and use my gifts, the gifts that God gave me to help others.
You said you wanted the world to be your office.
The world is my office, yes.
Yes.
I love to hear that there. The world to be your office, which means you can do business anywhere you place yourself.
That's why I got my international certification, because I figured, okay, it was at year 10. I said, okay, well, I got to do something different. This is before I really got deep into the entertainment space. And I said, okay, well, I'm going international. So I just wanted to be out there, meet people, help people, just use, I just tell God to use me. So whatever he wanted me to do, that's what I was going to do.
See that, y'all? So we blessed to have not just people who do dynamic things in the community and abroad, but they're wonderful people in general.
Absolutely.
See, that's the thing that makes a big difference. When you have people who are genuinely great people in your circle, it means a lot. And
Yes,
so
it does.
Amen.
kudos to you on everything you got. But you mentioned something earlier. I want to make sure before we get too far down the road, we want to talk about it. So what was that you said you wanted to speak on a little bit?
So in terms of things coming up.
Yes.
So I want everyone to know I'm partnering with Aquia Robinson, who's also a friend of the show.
Yes,
She's a
she
friend of
is.
Spotlight Over the City, celebrity makeup artist. We are
Yes.
partnering to do a home ownership fair for the entertainment community. And so anyone can come. Everyone is welcome.
Okay.
But she and I both have a similar goal to help that community. And so I find in working with the entertainment community that sometimes the business side may not get as much attention as it needs, because these are people who create from their soul, and that takes a lot of time and energy and love. And so where I bridge the gap is showing them how they can attain home ownership, even though they may get paid differently, or maybe they get, paid once or twice a year in big lump sums. They might not have a 2-week paycheck stub like everyone else, but I want to bridge the gap and show them that this is possible. They can also have the dream of home ownership. And my goal is to have them buy more than one property. And that way they can start, making passive income through rentals, and then they can go and travel and tour and do things like that and not have so many money issues. So it's going to be in November. I think November 3rd. Y'all stay tuned. It's just a tentative date, but we're definitely going to do it in November. It's going to be great. I have a home inspector coming out. Yes, that's my birthday month, so I always do a big event that month.
So how can they make sure they follow and stay locked in to
my
the dates or
Instagram
whatever?
page. It's all going to be on my IG page, Malika Sells DC. It's Malika_Sells_DC. Everything will be there.
I like that.
I like
so
that.
I told you she's not just a realtor. She does some other things.
I do.
So what else we got?
What are some other things that you can just give out, some nuggets really quickly before we wrap up, Malika, for those who are in the process of looking for a new home? Give out some good nuggets for them, and then wrap it up with your website if you have one, or anything else that you want to promote about what they can look forward to from the realtor from the start.
Especially
Sure,
maybe
sure.
that first time home buyer. Maybe they haven't purchased a home and they're a little nervous about going into the process. You might want to give them a little tip or two for what they can
She's
look
your
forward
person.
to.
I'm telling you right now.
She really is.
She really is. So
Sure. Well, our team is definitely open to help, but I would say, and I always say, it starts with mindset. We can do credit, income, and we can do all those things. But if the mindset is not right, it's difficult. You have to have a mindset of trust. You have to be able to deal with stress well. Sometimes things happen in the home ownership process. You have to be able to plan, stay disciplined. So if the mindset is straight, then we can get you to the closing table. But other than that, just making sure your credit is decent. You want at least a 620 credit score. It doesn't have to be
620,
perfect.
you guys.
Yeah,
620
if it's
can get you in
lower,
there.
that's fine too. You need what they call compensating factors, which is more money.
Right.
You
Okay.
need some down payment money. You need verifiable income, even if you get paid differently, like we talked about before. So as long as you have those few things and you have a mindset of success, you can get to the closing table.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna make it quick. So that bottom number would be what? Like if a person is new to the home buying experience, what is that bottom number that they can come in the door and possibly get their home for the first time? Like the lowest score is what I'm saying they can have.
So some of our
Preferably.
lenders will go down to a 580 credit score.
580.
But if you have that low of a score, you do need some extra money, because they're going to take more risk on you, so they want you to assume some of that risk as well.
Gotcha.
But it can happen. It can
Okay, so is
happen.
it okay?
Yeah.
And so, is there ever a situation with great credit or any other type of scenario where you can buy a home with no money down?
They say that, but you usually have to put in something. There are down payment programs like MMP, Maryland Mortgage Program for Maryland, HPAT for DC. Well, they'll pay a lot of what you would need. But
normally
most
come
lenders,
You need to come with something, right?
yeah, sometimes
Save your money, y'all.
Yes,
They want you to have some skin in the game.
Exactly.
right?
They want you to
Some
have skin in the game, yes.
Got
And
it.
you'll see where sometimes it's required that some of this money comes from the buyer. They want you to invest.
That's
Okay,
it. Right.
okay.
Take some risk.
Anything else you want to share before we wrap it up, and make sure you repeat how people can follow you and support you?
Yeah,
Okay,
anything
wonderful.
you want to plug.
Yes. So thank you for being here. I'd like to say that I'm honored to be here. But you can follow me at Malika_sales_DC. We can help you no matter what you do for a living. I have a large team now. We're here to help. But any entertainment clients, we definitely can take care of you. We have VIP services for you. We have transportation.
Yes, she does.
They're going to
Luxury
send it. They're going to pull up.
Yes, it's a luxury experience dealing with the Jackson team. So give us a call, 202-810-3730.
What about investment property?
Oh, that's a big one. I hope you all invest. We all need passive income through
Yes.
investment. And some of these investment properties are not that expensive. You can get an investment property for not much at all. So hopefully everyone should be holding 2 and 3 and 4 investment properties just to take the load off of you having to, work for every dollar. You want some of that money to be passive.
You want to send your money out to make you some money. And real estate is one of the best things you can get involved. There's no age. Once you're 18 years old, you can get involved. There's no ceiling in it. As long as you can see, hear, and press a button, you can make money in real estate.
Yeah, put that money to work.
All
Yes.
right.
So make sure you get in touch with Miss Jackson. She can tell you how to do just that. She can show you how to invest. She can teach you how to buy your first home. She can show you about credit programs. She can show you how to get yourself together and restructure your life.
That's
so
right.
please make sure you lock in with this young lady. And if not, make sure you are trying to do just what I just said regardless. We have to get it together. This is 2023, and us black folks have to do some things to catch up, all right? So make sure you got some people. It's all who you know and who you connect with can make a big difference in your life. Just one person can change your life, and I think that would be her. All right, y'all
Yeah,
give it up
thank
for
you.
Miss Malika Jackson. Extraordinaire
Yeah.
in
All
the
right.
building.
Well, we have got 2 more guests for you. One is in the building waiting so patiently to close us out with some fire. But before that, we have a musical genius waiting for us on Zoom. So after this commercial break, we will be right back so
Right
you can
back.
meet
Don't go
Richmond
nowhere.
Punch.
Stay locked in. We'll be right back. Spotlight over the city. Y'all good?
Good.
Yes, indeed.